Richmond, Virginia, a city steeped in history, though some may say a complicated one. Founded in 1737, Richmond has played a part in many significant historical events from the Revolutionary War through the Civil War. And while it still maintains much of the colonial architecture and landmarks, the cityscape has evolved, striking a balance between the modern and the classical. With housing prices still below the national average, it comes as no surprise that more and more people are looking towards Richmond. But affordability is not all it has to offer. This city is all about breaking stereotypes and reinventing itself for a new generation. It's become a hub for street art, history, and food. With centuries of history, it still manages to recognize the past while looking to the future. It's an exciting time to live here, and navigating this changing landscape is exactly where I come in. I'm here to discover a modern Richmond. Finding your first home is one of the most exciting
This is insane.
and personal decisions you'll make in your life.
My favorite part, and I love what I see.
With so many things to consider, it's easy to lose sight of what's really right for you.
As I kept looking, I'm like, there's nowhere to go.
My name is Andrew Tyree. I'm a realtor and a neighborhood explorer. I believe that home means something different to everyone. It's the personal touches, the backyard for hosting your neighbors, the local coffee shop around the corner, or the community park that make a home your home.
That's what I want for Kingston, to be in a neighborhood where there are people that look like him, that reflect who we are.
I'll be taking some first-time home buyers on a journey to find a place that feels like home to them. Ta-da. As they discover what they should really consider before signing on the dotted line.
What really draws us here is that there are so many cultures in one small area.
You become like my best friend.
Cheers. We'll go beyond the typical house hunt. This is Beyond the Block. Really excited to meet Landry and Robert, who are a gay couple who originally met in Austin, Texas, and moved to Richmond about 3 years ago.
I'm Robert, I'm 29.
I'm Landry, and I'm 30. And this is Ollie, and he's 5.
Landry is the music director at his church. He got the job, and that's what moved him here, and love it so much that they want to buy a home and set up roots here in Richmond.
For a lot of people in our community, it's very difficult to walk into a church, and I totally understand that.
I never want to have to hide who I am as a person, and so if we can't be together openly in the church, if I can't, be in the choir, or we can't embrace or whatever, then it's probably a no-go. And so everyone has been so welcoming, so inviting. I feel that they love us for who we are, and that's been great.
Richmond is doing its best to kind of own its past but embrace its future. That was something that I think draws us to it too.
Of course, I had my preconceived notions about what Richmond was, the type of people who would be here, but it seems not to be what I expected at all.
So we're looking for 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms minimum.
And our budget is about $250,000 to $300,000.
What we need help with is what's not on that house listing. Who are your neighbors? Who are the people in the community? What's around? Because that's just as important as the number of rooms and the number of bathrooms that are in your house.
I think it's sometimes difficult for us to make friends with other gay people because they immediately, when I tell them I work for a church, it's sort of like a wall goes up. Personally, I think both of us are looking to kind of, we'd like to have some friends that are not necessarily connected to the church that give us that separation.
I think they're looking for acceptance, but what that looks like to each person is different, very individualized, and so hopefully we can find that for them. So thanks again, guys, for giving me a call. I'm really excited to get started and help you guys on this journey. Are there specific neighborhoods that you've already kind of got your eye on?
So one neighborhood that's pretty close to our apartment right now is the Forest Hill area.
Okay. Yeah, and then definitely the Fan District, which is sort of west of downtown.
Okay.
And then probably the last one is Church Hill.
So now that we've talked a bit about what you actually want in a home, I want to introduce you to some tools from Realtor.com that really is going to help you personalize your search. So let's start with Forest Hill. We want to use this lifestyle map layer, and let's say we want to just check out the restaurants that are in the neighborhood. Click restaurants there, and then the restaurants in the neighborhood will populate that way. And you can do that for each neighborhood.
That's great.
Yeah, so let's go to Churchill. Restaurants again. Oh, you got a few more.
Yeah.
So this is a little better. And finally, the Fan. And as you'll see, restaurants everywhere, everywhere you look. So just to maximize our time, let's get rid of the Forest Hill neighborhood. It's not a lot of inventory there, not a lot of things that you're looking for. Let's focus on Churchill and the Fan. I think that's where we're gonna spend the most
I
time.
think that makes a lot of sense. It's going to be so helpful for us to have your expertise with us. So.
Absolutely. I love doing this, so hopefully we get some good results this week.
I think we will.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Pretty confident.
Yeah.
Richmond is the only city in the country where you can do this outdoor activity in an urban setting. Free solo rock climb, kayak class 3 and 4 rapids, bike a helipad trail, or swim in a crater lake.
We needed a new home in a dry climate.
And with Realtor.com's Draw on Map feature, we found this one.
Hey, neighbors, we're having a pool party. Join us.
Again, Larry, we'll die if we go in the pool. Realtor.com, to each their home.
Realtor.com is guaranteed the funnest way to search for a home for fun.
Realtor.com is so fun. I play this game where I set my minimum price at $1 million. Check it out. 2 infinity pools.
Oh, infinity fun.
Or I draw an area around my favorite celebrity's house and pretend we're neighbors.
Oh, hey.
Or they have 3D tours. I like to walk through mansions from the comfort of my own bubble bath.
You know, you can also search for homes you want to live in.
Mind blown.
Go to Realtor.com or download the app today. Realtor.com, guaranteed the funnest way to search for a home. For fun.
Thanks to Realtor.com's home alerts, we found this awesome new condo fast.
And we moved in so quickly, we're already having our neighbor Kyle over for dinner.
I am jealous of your open floor plan.
Realtor.com, to each their home.
Richmond is the only city in the country where you can do this outdoor activity in an urban setting. The answer is kayak class 3 and 4 rapids. Today I'm exploring the historic neighborhood of Church Hill with new Richmond residents Robert and Landry. Church Hill boasts beautiful old homes and acclaimed restaurants, and it's just a stone's throw to the attractions of the city center. While this area saw a lack of investment for many years, recent efforts have been made to develop downtown. So this used to be an old shipping area where ships would come in and out, and this was just dead. There was none of this, very commercial. And in 2012, they commissioned artists from all over the place, internationally even, to come and paint these murals all over the city, but here especially, to liven up this place, bring the people back, and I think it worked.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could totally see us, walking our dog in this area.
Yeah. A series of canals run through Richmond, channeling water from the James River. Originally designed for transportation and trade, the canals were rebuilt in the 1990s and now provide scenic walking paths for tourists and residents alike. By revitalizing these areas through new construction and artwork, the city is creating opportunities for businesses to thrive through tourism. The nearby neighborhood of Church Hill is benefiting from such changes as well. With many renovation projects underway, this is a neighborhood in transition and could be a great fit for Robert and Landry. So guys, welcome to North Church Hill. This is one of the neighborhoods you guys wanted to check out. Give me your first impressions. You're here, you're looking around.
It looks like there's a lot of transition happening. You can see some kind of newer or maybe remodeled houses and some that are still kind of a little bit older.
How does that make you feel? Is that a good thing, bad thing?
Yeah, I think we're looking for something that we can move into and feel comfortable in, but we also have concerns about gentrification and not wanting to contribute to something, that wouldn't be positive for the community.
Yeah. I mean, that's half the battle right there, is being concerned, being aware. I think, obviously, move into whatever house you'd like, but just be cognizant of the culture and the people who were there before you got there. Don't try to change it as much as kind of like acclimate to it, add to it, be a part of the growth.
Yeah.
So as long as you're doing that, I think that's the best answer.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, so looks like some of these houses are pretty big renovation projects, and neither of us are really handy, so it does make me a little bit nervous.
Well, great news about this house is that there are no projects to do. I'll show you the listing on the Realtor.com app here. The house has been here since 1900, but everything's been redone, inside, outside. It's a little over budget at $312,000, but with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, over 1,400 square feet, I think you guys would really like it.
Yeah.
You want to check out on the inside?
Absolutely.
Okay, this would be your living room.
It's a good open space.
Yeah.
I love the exposed brick. I love the fireplace facade. I feel like there's some good light coming in from the front, which is always nice.
Yeah, spacious. It feels bigger than I thought it would.
Yeah, it's definitely a good sized space.
So kitchen and dining room space.
Yeah.
Nice and open.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I feel like it doesn't carry on the same kind of, you know, in there we had some of the brick and some of the architecture that still kind of felt true to the time period of this house.
Yes.
This is, it's beautiful, but you can feel that it's all just very new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, space.
And light.
And light,
Lots of light.
This would be definitely where we would be planning ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the crown molding. I think that really elevates the space. Yeah, this room checks off a lot boxes.
Your energy's changed when you walk
Oh,
in. You
for
guys
sure.
got-
It's like the light just kind of brightened us up.
This room works
Good.
for us.
We
Good.
need to get a bench for Ollie to sit and look out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Speaking of Ollie, there's a bit of outdoor space.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is Ollie's space.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Most important.
Kind of like a perfect size for, you know, a dog to kind of run around, for you guys to entertain even back here. Do you guys think you would entertain in the backyard?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also actually the perfect size for Ollie, who's all of 13 pounds.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he would love this.
Do his little zoom circle.
Yes, you
right
can
here.
do laps. And so good. I think we have some good ideas of what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah.
Did a lot of work. I've worked up an appetite. Can you guys eat? Are you
I
hungry?
can definitely eat
I
something.
can always eat.
Being from Texas, I know you guys are fans of Mexican food, right?
Yes.
I'm taking Robert and Landry to KAHLO'S Taqueria, a Mexican restaurant here in Church Hill. We're gonna meet Alicia Valensky, the managing editor of the Richmond Experience, a digital media publication which offers memberships so that people can stay in the know about all things Richmond. If anyone has the scoop on different social scenes and communities here, it's Alicia. This is the person to know.
I got you.
Yeah.
You guys are interested in Church Hill, it sounds like, which is why we're here at KAHLO'S, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. Personally, I identify as bi, and so my husband and I, he's super supportive, and he'll join me a lot when I want to do things that involve the queer community here in Richmond. And so one thing that comes to mind, over the winter, we volunteered with a food drive at Diversity Richmond, which is a nonprofit organization that supports just basically folks who are part of marginalized communities. So with a specific focus on LGBTQ, but also people of color. So really supporting anybody in Richmond who maybe at some point in their life has felt like they did not belong in some capacity is really welcomed at Diversity Richmond.
That's great. Well, I love hearing about all this because I think a lot of people stereotypically think of the gay community as just sort of happy, clappy, all fun, but like there is a service side to it, and there's so much that like we all want to give back. I mean, as humans, we all want to give back to our communities, but it's so important, I think, for us as members of the queer community to give back to people in that community.
I feel like as far as finding little pockets like of the gay scene, it's been a little bit harder for us, partly because of COVID, partly just because of kind of where our apartment currently is. Like we don't really venture out a ton. Curious of kind of like what your opinion is or kind of what your thoughts are on the queer community here in Richmond and what that's like, how it's changed, kind of what you think.
Totally. Stonewall Sports is an LGBTQ sports league that, like, if you're interested in, you could do yoga or kickball or things like that with a team that are very low stakes, mostly just we're gonna drink together afterwards sports. Yeah.
When I first moved to LA, I had the same issue. I had moved there from New York. I had no friends, didn't know anybody. And the first thing I did was join sports leagues.
Yes.
Flag football, kickball. And that was the kind of the foundation.
Yes.
So
And then obviously you've got like all the different gay bars in Richmond. There's so many, and it's so nice to like just walk in and know I don't need to feel weird or unwelcome. Like I immediately am just a part of this community. It's so nice.
this has been great. First of all, thank you. Because I got way more than I expected.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
This has been great.
And so you helped a ton with that. So thank you very much.
Oh, I'm so glad. And thank you guys for coming to meet me. It was so great to meet you, and good luck.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. It's been so much fun.
I hate my tiny basement. But with Realtor.com's 3D tours, I can explore new homes virtually. I love my new home. This is the best day of my afterlife.
Realtor.com, to each their home.
Looking for a home or just looking to look? Realtor.com has the tools to make your search easy.
Babe, look, this house has a waterfall/pool/hot tub.
Hun, I like that / love that.
Realtor.com is great if you're searching for fun.
Babe, look, his and hers tennis courts.
Are we tennis people?
Realtor.com is also great if you're searching for real.
Babe, a 2-bedroom near Mr. Pancake's favorite dog park.
Hun.
Babe.
Hun.
Babe, let's schedule a tour.
Go to Realtor.com or download the app today and search for fun or for real.
With Realtor.com's flood zone feature, we found the perfect home in an extremely dry climate.
Because too much water will kill us.
But we're safe here. And we're heading inside.
Realtor.com, to each their home.
After seeing Churchill with Robert and Landry, we're checking out the next neighborhood on their list, The Fan. Our first stop is a condo apartment right on Monument Avenue, in the heart of this historic neighborhood. Today we are in The Fan. You guys know a lot about this neighborhood. This was one of your top picks for neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I brought you down here to look at 1 Monument Avenue. It's a condominium building. I know you guys wanted some outdoor space, but how do you feel about condos?
I mean, I think we're open to a condo. I mean, when you're in a place like this with sidewalks and good parks and things like that, there is space for us to be outside. So, you know, I think we'd be open to it.
Let's take a look at the listing on the Realtor.com app. So $335,000, a bit above your price point, but still a good price point to get into a building like this. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, just under 1,500 square feet, so bigger than the house we saw before, and a lot of really nice amenities.
Okay.
And I feel like you guys are luxury people.
Yeah.
I think we're bougie on a budget.
I'll take it. So walking in, I'm already loving this lobby.
Feels really good.
There's definitely wow factor in here.
Art on the walls, a lot of history here. This building used to be a hospital.
Oh,
they have
really?
some pictures of that right up there. And bonus, you guys would get a doorman.
Okay.
I love that. Do we think the doorman will let Ollie out in the morning?
I'm sure we can talk to him. You have your first bedroom to your right.
Oh, wow.
Now this could be the guest bedroom. It's very close to the front door.
I love the greenery. Feels like we're in a tree house a little bit.
Come right across here and you have your guest bathroom. But when you walk inside, it feels
This is huge.
pretty grand. Nice finishes. You got marble all over the place.
Oh, for sure. This
Vanity
is
mirror.
Great. What is this light on the mirror here?
Oh, I don't know. Push it. Let's see. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Selfie lighting.
Selfie lighting.
Yeah.
And then here, you have your chef's kitchen.
The heart of the home.
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
And it's a beautiful one.
Beautiful.
This is really, really nice. Man, I love this stove, like the gas stove. That's
gas
awesome.
stove, 6 burners.
Yeah.
It's good that when you're in here cooking or preparing, you can still be entertaining because your guests would be
it's all connected.
right here in your living room.
I'm into this fireplace.
Fireplace works. So while your guests are in here enjoying cocktails, the fire, you can be preparing. And then here you have your primary bedroom, your homeowner's suite. Massive.
I feel like I keep saying wow in this place.
It's appropriate.
There's definitely wow factor in here. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow. I'm looking at these double doors, and I have to know.
His in his closets?
Yes. That's amazing.
Excellent.
Right, there's one more outdoor space I want to show you, and it's right upstairs.
Cool.
Come on out.
Oh, wow.
This is your own outdoor space.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Come out
This
here.
view is awesome.
This is such a great space for entertaining. I love, like, you can see part of the city.
So yeah, give me your general thoughts. You've seen the condo, you've seen the outdoor space, you've seen the neighborhood. How you feeling?
Yeah. I mean, we love this area of town. Like, I think this could totally be an option for us. Like, I don't know that we necessarily thought a condo would be what we would do, but I mean, this kind of opened our minds, I think, to it.
You guys are loving it, and I am loving that.
Absolutely.
I have a few more things in the neighborhood that I want to show you. Right now we're in Monroe Park, and I feel so much energy here. Like, see people playing sports, and like, there's music in the background. You guys like this type of vibe?
Yeah. A lot kind of going on here, which is why we're interested.
The Fan District was largely developed after the Civil War and into the early 20th century when it became a fashionable address for the socially conscious upper middle class. Many of its stately homes were subdivided during the Great Depression as Americans fell on hard times. The 1950s saw a renewed interest in the Fan, as people were drawn in by its diverse home styles, picturesque shady streets, and its proximity to downtown. This led to the renovation and restoration of some of the area's historic buildings, a trend which continues today. The Fan is also home to Virginia Commonwealth University, a plethora of restaurants, a vibrant bar scene, and a number of lush parks to unwind outside. We have a very special brunch that I'm going to take you to. Robert and Landry found a welcoming community in the church where Landry works, but they've been yearning for more connections within the LGBTQ+ community in Richmond. While searching for activities around the Fan, I learned about a bar called Godfrey's, which hosts a must-see drag brunch. Having never been to a drag show myself, I can't wait to see what it's all about.
Are you guys ready for a great time? One of Richmond's up-and-coming divas, this is Celestia Cox. This is Celestia Cox.
I don't know if you've met Robert and Landry.
I saw him in the audience.
Okay. Yeah. So they moved here a couple years ago and are now looking to buy a house here. Here in
Welcome to
Richmond.
Virginia. Decided to plant some roots and, you know, just get to know the community and the city even more.
Absolutely.
So, but you're from here.
I am born and raised.
And so tell me about Richmond, how it's changed, how it's evolved.
I don't know if it's changed. It just knocked some stuff down. I don't know how much it's changed. No, honestly, I think it's changed a lot for the better. There's been a lot of new buildings, new apartments, more students at the colleges. I think it's a great place to come. It's a great place to start a family. There's lots of things to do here.
These gentlemen here are very involved with their church. Have you had that experience? Are you involved in a religious body, and how does that work for you?
Yes. I went to church often, but of course now working here every Sunday, I'm at brunch. So I still send my tithes in. I still, participate in like the food drives and Bible study and everything when I get a chance to do so. But working full time and working here, I don't have much time to actually be at the church all the time. But I used to sing in the church choir and the whole nines.
I feel like we are in a church that accepts us. On the flip side of that, it's hard to be people who are very rooted in their church because of the work that Landry does, and then try and make friends in the LGBTQ community because people in that community have been hurt by the church in a lot of ways. And it's understandable that they would have aversions to it because of the hurt that they've experienced. And so how do you react to that?
Whether it's religion or sexuality or whatever the case is, there are always going to be stereotypes. There's always going to be perception. There's always going to be, the naysayers and this, that, and the third. But you've got to find the strength to follow your desires, whether it's, whatever it is in life. I feel like Dr. Phil or something. But
Dr. Rome.
I think that's what both of us, I would say, really love about drag and drag queens is that it takes so much courage and bravery to do what you do, and you inspire all of us, I think, to be brave. You all really are leaders in our community.
Well, as somebody who's never been to a drag show before, and today was my first day, I just want to thank you because
you're most welcome.
I came in expecting good entertainment, of course, but what I saw and what I got was a lot of love, a lot of self-confidence, a lot of stuff, more than I have, I think, for myself. And I think I'm going to carry that with me for a very long time.
If someone, like you just said, especially a straight guy, can take that away from the drag show, then mission accomplished.
Well, we'll be back here for drag brunch,
You
too.
better be. We'll be here every Saturday, every Sunday, dragging it up.
Thanks to Realtor.com's home size filter, we can ditch this troll hole for a bigger place.
Our new home is perfect.
For having neighbors over for dinner.
Love your open floor plan.
Realtor.com, to each their home.
Realtor.com sends you speedy home alerts for new homes that hit the market. So, no more fear of missing out.
It's been 6 minutes since you last checked to see if any new homes came up on the market. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Hey, hon,
We got a live one, 3-bedroom with a walk-in closet and a playroom.
There's probably a better one that's also cheaper.
The asking price is right in our budget, and the Realtor.com home value estimate checks out.
This is impossible.
Went ahead and scheduled a tour for tomorrow morning.
I quit.
Go to Realtor.com or download the app for speedy alerts.
With Realtor.com's affordability tool, I can find a new home with a mortgage that fits my budget. I love my new home. This is the best day of my afterlife.
Realtor.com. To each their home.
I'm sad to say, guys, the week has almost come to an end. I'm gonna be very sad to go. With my time in Richmond coming to a close, I wanted to show Robert and Landry one last gem. A social club in downtown Richmond with a focus on diversity called Common House. This could be a great opportunity for them to expand their social circle and explore new interests. Michael.
Andrew.
How are you?
I'm good.
I want to introduce you to Robert and Landry.
Hi. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Common House, Richmond.
Thank you.
Yeah,
This space is really beautiful. It's wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Isn't it gorgeous? Let me show you.
Yes, please. Oh, wow.
I know. So many beautiful elements of this building, too, including this gorgeous ceiling.
Phone booths?
There you go.
That's cool.
I know.
That's amazing.
Big fan.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if y'all brought your bathing suits, but you should have.
This is great.
But right below us is our social hall, restaurant, and library. It's so charming.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I figured I could bring you a special treat, seeing as I am Common House's wine guru. Cheers, gentlemen.
Thank you for that. You took time out of your day, you went above and beyond, and I know I'm really thankful. I'm sure these guys are as well. You really appreciate it.
Thank you, Andrew. Nice meeting you guys.
So nice to meet you.
Cheers.
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 Well,
Yeah, this was really.
It's amazing.
yes. I heard about it and I'm like, you know what? This fits Robert and Landry. I'm glad you guys got to see it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So before you guys go, I have one more thing I want to show you. Realtor.com has a feature called Save Search. It's really great. So you can put in the neighborhood that you want to look at. We're big fans of the fan. You're going to put in your search criteria. So you want to throw in price here, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. And then once you get those results, you want to hit Save Search. Now those search criteria are going to be saved for you. So anytime a home pops up in your neighborhood, your desired neighborhood with those specs, those criteria that you like, you'll get an alert. And hopefully you won't miss out on anything good that really catches your eye because you'll get that alert. You can hop right on it.
You know, when we started this search with you, as a gay person, I often, you know, with straight men, I have my own perceptions. And, you know, I just think, oh, he's gonna judge us or he's gonna think we're to this or to that. And during our time together, as we've gotten to know you, it's just been really, really special for you to listen to us and just kind of see who we are, what drives us.
I don't know too much about the LGBTQ community, and I was very concerned with not offending, but wanting to make sure I got information. You know, and you guys made that space very safe for me. You know, I mean, I don't think I've had as much fun as I've had it at church. And like, I was hooting and hollering and singing, and that is a good time, you know, and I could not have done that without you guys. You know, this is another layer added. Richmond will always have a place in my heart. You guys will always have a place in my heart. So, love Richmond, love you guys. Cheers.
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 How's it going?
We bought a house.
Yes! Is that where you guys are right now? Because it looks really nice in your background.
We're here in our living room.
Well, congratulations, first of all, and then tell me everything. Where is it? How'd you find it?
So it's kind of the neighborhood beyond the fan. So the fan ends and then there's the next neighborhood. So, you know, we're still close to things, or probably about 10 or 15 minutes from downtown. And we wanted to let you know also that we are now members of Common House. So we've joined that.
So you did it.
We did, yes.
Congratulations. I'm sure Michael is thrilled.
But we also have another surprise. There's an outdoor dining space, a nice screened-in porch.
You guys really hit the jackpot. You guys got everything.
We got it all.
I'm so happy that they're happy, I'm happy, and now we're on to the next city.